This news update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Haley Hines with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. We are learning more about the man investigators say is responsible for killing 14 people in a terror attack in New Orleans. That includes a video he left for his family saying he joined ISIS. Kathy Park has the story.
Tonight, a city shattered by an act of terror, united in grief.
New Orleans is the strongest city in this country.
Faith leaders and New Orleans officials honoring the 14 lives lost on New Year's Day when an ISIS-inspired Army veteran rammed his truck into a crowd of revelers on Bourbon Street.
The goal of the service this morning is to bring healing to our people. You can't have a community without faith.
The profile of the man authorities say committed the attack, Shamsuddin Jabbar, is coming into sharper focus. A senior law enforcement official briefed on the matter, confirming to NBC News in a video recording made by Jabbar on his drive from Houston to New Orleans, he says in a message to his own family, "I wanted you to know that I joined ISIS earlier this year, and I don't want you to think I spared you willingly." And the FBI now releasing new details about its investigation, that it recovered a transmitter from the truck in the attack intended to trigger 2 IEDs placed on Bourbon Street, hidden within coolers. The ATF determined that Jabbar set a fire at a short-term rental in the area in an effort to destroy it and any other evidence. Jabbar's brother telling NBC Houston affiliate KPRC that the man who he called Sham took a trip to Egypt for an extended period of time, that he told his family he planned on moving either to Egypt or Morocco because it was cheaper. And tonight, while several of those injured New Year's morning remain hospitalized, the coroner's office released the identities of more victims, including Edward Pettifer, a 31-year-old British man, the stepson of Prince William and Prince Harry's former nanny. William posting on X, "Our thoughts and prayers remain with the Pettifer family and all those innocent people who have been tragically impacted by this horrific attack."
My note just says love is the answer. Love is always the answer.
Now on New Orleans' Bourbon Street, growing memorials and tributes to the lives cut short. Right alongside the more traditional revelry the Strip is known for. And from city officials, a promise to protect the public.
We will make sure that we harden our target areas, that we get what we need to, again, to be safe as we move towards continuing to host major events in the city of New Orleans, as we always do.
And moving into some lighter news out of Arkansas, this weekend teens and young women from across the country took the stage at the Miss America competition and Miss America's teen competition. In the teen pageant, Miss Arkansas Teen came away with the crown. Peyton Boling became the first ever Miss Arkansas Teen to win Miss America's Teen. Boling is a Rogers native and a senior at Bentonville High School.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
Temperatures are reaching into lower 40s for this afternoon. The winds will still remain breezy, but they'll kind of slowly calm down as we go into the late hours of tonight, and we will see temperatures fall below freezing to the mid-20s. A few clouds will kind of roll through. We've had a very cold start this morning, but even tonight it's still going to remain cold. The good news is the winds, they die down some, so the wind chills won't bother us too much as we go into Tuesday morning. We will trim below average really throughout the rest of this week as this cold Arctic air mass doesn't seem to be going anywhere, at least here within the short term. So tonight, reaching a low around 25 degrees, partly cloudy, and it's going to be cold. Tomorrow, temperatures still lower 40s, staying chilly as we kind of go throughout the rest of the week. And then as we close out, going to Thursday into Friday, we'll have our next system arrive, which could bring about the chance for some winter precipitation for parts of our area, and anything that could possibly accumulate by the late week will no doubt melt over the weekend because these temperatures will push into the mid-upper 40s for our daytime highs, still remaining on the cooler side as lows themselves will be in the mid-20s. Partly cloudy skies will continue through next Monday and Tuesday, but at least the daytime highs themselves will slowly warm up into that lower 50 range into early next week. So cold snap won't last for long, but we're still going to see some cold overnights the next week as well.
That's it for your midday update. NBC News Daily continues.
When you see news happening, call the NBC 10 Fox 14 News Hotline, 812